Sure.
I mean, back when the Republicans were protesting Obama, I was on the exact same side. I was saying, you guys are being hypocrites. You guys are all assholes. I was like, you need to give these people a chance to actually do something. He's not even in office yet, and people are already scared, and that blows my mind. His policies clearly outline what he's going to do. There's no hate involved. He's not anti-gay, but I'm not here to support him. I'm here to say we kind of need to come together because the government wants us to fight.
Right.
That's what they want. That's all they want. They want us to be against each other so they can distract us, and you guys are just making it worse. The people here, the people that are doing this, they're the reason he won. Because people are afraid to voice their opinion without getting called racist, bigot, sexist, whatever. That's why Trump won. That's why. So, and they need to realize that.
So what do you think? Are you going to talk to the protesters for anti-Trump and try to reason with them? And are you going to do that?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Wow. Okay, great.
I'll talk to them. I'll say, but I'm not going to sit here saying, you guys, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, Trump is going to be amazing, Trump is going to be great. That's not what I'm going to say. I'm going to say, you guys need to stop being little babies. Like, just accept it. You're not in danger. You're not. No one's going to start an anti-gay camp. No one is trying to do freaking conversion therapy. No one's trying to do that. No one. If they actually listened and did research and found out what he wanted, then we'd all be fine. No one would be bitching. Because he's come out and he said, I want to protect the gays. I want to protect your rights. Now, don't misunderstand me. If he starts taking people's rights away, I'll be right there with them, with my guns in the air. Okay? I don't give a fuck. And no one should have their rights taken away. If he starts bringing back gay marriage and he starts saying Muslims don't have rights or they don't have rights, I'll be up on the front lines with my rifle in the air, spouting against him. Just because I voted for him doesn't mean I'm going to follow him blindly. That's the worst thing you can do. You need to stand up for what's right. And yeah, I voted for him because I'd rather have him than Hillary Clinton. I'm sorry, but she's the epitome of corruption. That's all it is. That's all it is. When I started out, I was for Bernie Sanders. I was 100% Sanders, and I said this is a good change. And then when he kind of turned his back on all of his supporters, then I said that I can't support that. I will never support Hillary Clinton. I would rather have any other person than Hillary Clinton. And Trump was the only reasonable option.
But the Libertarian Party needs the votes. They need the attention.
Yeah.
They need the legitimacy.
Yeah.
And I also understand that he will never run again, and so he will never be a stain on the Libertarian Party's image again.
Yeah, he was not a libertarian. He was a progressive pretending to be a libertarian. That's exactly what he was. He was fake, and no one should have supported him. Whereas Trump, and a lot of people don't understand this, Trump is leaning more towards libertarian than Gary Johnson was. People don't understand that Trump was saying things to get the idiot Republicans to vote for him. People aren't realizing that he said things specifically to get the votes that he's never going to do. Like I said, as a pro-Trump, I'm here saying, give the dude a chance. That's what we need to do. Because no one is in danger. And that's just the fact of it. No one's in danger.
The one thing about being a veteran, like I am, is you say you swear to support and defend the cause.
Religion has any place in politics. I think we need to keep it separate. If you want to practice your religion, fucking fantastic. I don't care. Just don't let your religion affect me. If your religion starts saying I can't marry who I want, I don't respect you. If you start telling me that I can't do this or I can't do that because you want me to live by your code, I'm not going to respect you. That's ridiculous. And I think, I know a few people are probably different, but at least we can all come together and say at least it wasn't Cruz. I mean, can we say that?
Please.
At least it wasn't Cruz. I'm sorry, I didn't support Cruz. At least it wasn't Cruz.
What about Jeb Bush? What happened to Jeb Bush? You guys didn't like Jeb Bush? I went to go see him back last year.
It's funny because it's actually really sad because Jeb was the smartest of all the Bush sons. He was the smartest of all the Bush sons, and that kind of blows my mind. But I understand why he didn't get any support because everyone hated Bush. Because I'm sorry, Bush was an idiot. He was a genius, but he was an idiot in public.
And Jeb was too low energy.
Yeah.
The low energy.
You're an asshole. No, they're walking from the...
Oh, yeah, I talked to the protesters, pro, con, Trump.
Right. Well, I can tell you last time...
Let me tell you, I'll tell you point blank. I was a Marine for 8 years.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
After that, I was a police officer for 13 years. And in my entire 20 years of public service, I have never seen the amount of hypocrisy that's involved in our community today. When he wins, right? That's a beautiful thing, right? At least for me.
Oh yeah, dude.
But see, I fought for everyone's freedom. I fought for everyone's right to vote. I fought for everyone's right to express their opinion, go to the polls and you vote. Whether you win or lose, it's just the way it is. I don't support Obama. I don't support his politics. However, he seems like a good guy. I'm quite sure he's a nice man.
Yeah.
He's probably a wonderful father, a great husband. He certainly doesn't have any of the, you know, what's it called? He doesn't have any of the nonsense as far as extramarital affairs like the Clintons have. He doesn't have any of the,
no scandals.
Right, no scandals. The scandals are gone. But I will tell you this.
Except for his administration.
We don't agree with his administration as Republicans. But that doesn't mean we're bad people. The Democrats are not bad people. We all just see things differently.
Yeah.
I have a daughter who's 9 years old. She's apparently she's a millennial. I don't know what the hell that even means. Apparently, if you were born after the year 2000, whatever. But you know, we all have different opinions. And that's what makes America great. We can all agree to disagree. But I'll tell you this much. Say, if you don't support the nominee because it was a given that Hillary Clinton was going to win, but unfortunately she's a POS. See, in law enforcement we call that a piece of shit, right? POS means piece of shit.
Right.
You know, we can drive around, we know somebody, we've been arrested 3 or 4 times. Oh, there goes POS. We know him as piece of shit. But unfortunately she's a POS. The problem is now the hypocrisy is taken over where the Democrats, had they won, we wouldn't have all these issues. Because the Republicans, the people who support, whether they agree with all his, you know, verbal nonsense or not, they wouldn't be out here acting like a fool.
At least not burning down cities like they are.
Exactly.
And here's
so we all have sense. So the problem I have is the reverse. It's kind of like reverse racism. I'm not a racist. I was a police officer for 13 years. I never had one CCF, which is Citizens Complaint File, not one time. But guess what? I worked in a community that was all black, all Hispanic, and all Asian. So guess what my demographic was of the people that I arrested? Black, Asian, and Hispanic. I can't help that. That's where the police department sent me.
The one thing we learned in the military, I'm sorry,
yeah, go ahead.
One thing we learned in the military is you wear the uniform or you don't. You're an American or you are not an American.
Yeah.
And that's the way we go. We're all Americans. We need to come together as a country.
It's at a point where we all need to support our president.
There you go.
You know, when I was in air support with my police department. I flew around the helicopters, chased after the guys at 3,500 feet.
We got him out.
Okay,
I'm waiting until
here's the bottom line. I didn't support Obama. I didn't vote for Obama. I voted for Bush and McCain and Mitt Romney. But the bottom line, Obama won. I don't like his policies, but I like the man. He's an
Do you
American.
like any of his policies or any kind of laws that he's changed?
I like that you can carry. I hate Obamacare, but you know what? My daughter's old. I would love to pay for her insurance till she's 25. I think that's great. I think if you have a pre-medical condition, that you should be able to carry that over to another insurance.
Yeah.
I'm cool with all that. I like Obama. He's great. He seems like a great guy. I don't agree with his ways of thinking, but that's okay. That's what America's about. That's what being a Marine's about. That's what being a cop is about for 20 plus years. To see all this nonsense going on because the millennials, people in college, they want free college. They want to have some hub
College
session.
is expensive, though.
That's okay. Guess what? I didn't go to college. I couldn't afford it. I had a single mom. I couldn't afford it. So guess what I did? I took the bull by the horns. I went down. I joined the freaking Marine Corps. I joined the Marine Corps. That's what I did. I didn't say, hey, Bernie Sanders, give me free college. Hey, Hillary, give me free college. I'm going to take responsibility for my own personal life. I came from the ghetto. Trust me, Maryland Parkway and DI. That's where I grew up in the early 1980s. I used to get beat up all the time. It was a rough neighborhood.
Yeah.
Nothing's given for free. But we're all afforded the same opportunity.
And I'm just going to say, this is my last thing because they are coming. This is my last thing. Like I said, I don't agree with his policies, but I respect the man. If I saw him on the street, I would shake his hand because he donated a lot of time. He spent a lot of time. At least he tried. He took on a huge responsibility that did a lot of stress on him. I would shake his hand and I would thank him for trying.
And he's our president.
And he's our president. And that's it. That's all it is.
Like him or not, he's our president.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
You guys moving down here? Okay.
So it's going down?
Okay, so